And we are live on TVC. What a beautiful Friday, TGIF. You know how we do it here in our man cave, where we share some of the most interesting stories and perspectives that all you people out there want to hear. It is the Black Table on TV.
Dude, what are you drinking?
Wait, oh my God. Who is this?
I give you 2 weeks and you think you run the show. 2 weeks only.
Guess who's back
Man thinks he
from
owns the
paternity
place.
test?
You're sicko, man. Hey, guys, you know this guy, of course, the GANG, held it down for 2 weeks, but that's it. We're done. I'm back. I just have to end my pace. So let's move on to the other guys here.
Go ahead.
Well, tell you what, everybody, let's introduce to you the man you love to hate. His name is Mr. Femi in the building.
I think that's his title, though. I think that's his title. Happy New Year. No, I think that's his title.
Why?
Ah.
Well, hey, let's tell you who he's pointing to. Of course, Mr. Quincy Jones in the house. Quincy,
I love your sneakers.
thank you very
I
much, man.
can't say it, but I love it.
What happened here last week? I heard so much. What happened here last
Oh,
week?
it's been fantastic. Since you were gone.
Dude, man, that's gay.
Yeah.
Dude, stop.
Since you...
Stop. Gang, thanks a lot for holding it down.
Anytime.
It was good. So, we've got very interesting stuff for you guys. Welcome to the Black Table for a Friday evening. TGIF, like Gang started to say. Let's make it happen, shall we? Do you have your glasses with you or red cups? Because we do already. We've got very interesting topics. First off, let me start by asking the guys. Femi, do you cheat? This is the topic we're talking about at the end of the show.
So why can't you wait for the end of the show?
Just answer real quick. Do you cheat?
So my father would always say, when they ask you a yes or no question, and you have to explain other things.
You know the answer.
Whoa, my God, the honesty is
Great.
No, because like if
my heart.
are you
That's
going
all
home,
we
are you
need on
going
the
home
show.
or are you coming? And you're like, but actually around 10, I will go to, dude, are you going home
Wow.
or not? But technically, I would say I don't cheat though.
I've never met a man like him, but hey, it's all
Technically, I don't
good.
cheat.
When was the last time you cheated?
This is a weird answer, but all my relationships, I actually never cheated. And I realized later. So, you know, I discovered I'm a committed guy.
Yeah, well, we're done asking the two honest guys here, so there's no point. Let's get on with the show now.
Stop.
I'm joking.
No, look, it's fine. I think you were 40% in because he threw jabs at you all through your absence.
Babe.
You know, so hey, I shouldn't feel bad.
All through your absence.
Let's get on with the show,
Yeah,
Jerry.
Listen.
But that's wrong now. I'll give
It's
him a
not
chance.
wrong. It's not wrong. You know.
You accept the label.
No, because you don't ask Jesus if he's a sinner. You don't ask Jesus if he's a sinner.
We maintain that this is the smoothest guy on earth.
Babe.
Quickest guy.
I second
you
that.
cannot get him. So hey,
Can
we'll
never
call it a
corner
tie.
him.
Let's just
you.
call it a tie. It's okay.
Thank you.
It's all good.
No, it's not. He's still like 30 over you.
It's all right. Hey, it's all right. You can't catch that guy. You can't catch this jigger.
Especially when I'm drinking.
In any case, welcome to Black Table here. You guys know the hashtag already. It's the Black Table on TVC. We've got a series of topics that we're going to be sinking our teeth into. It's going to be absolutely honest. It's going to be fiery. It's going to be witty and handsome. So let's take a very quick break. And when we get back, we're going to get into our very first topic for tonight. Stay tuned. This is, of course, the Black Table. Welcome. Yeah. Hang on. Oh, there we are. Fantastic. Welcome back. It's the Black Table. I was just taking a look at our very, very first topic for today. You guys want to know what it is, yeah? First off, do take note that we're talking about this very interesting topic, whether men cheat or not. We'll tell you the origin when we get back from our next segments. But first off, this one that hit us real quick. Why you shouldn't buy your man a Valentine's Day gift, a lady tells. See what she says, actually. I'm going to read exactly what she says. She says, you emasculate your man when you buy him a gift for Valentine's. Real men give, weak men take.
Wait. A broke girl has spoken.
Babe.
A broke girl has spoken.
But I've always thought that men actually enjoy
No,
when
there's nothing
women,
wrong. There's nothing wrong
when
with
they
receiving,
give, when
but when you
provide.
make it a point that don't buy a man something, like what are you now? Just a taker. Relationships are like, is it two-way street?
Give and take.
Give and take. That's what it is.
I've never seen anyone strive to oppose logic so much in my life than this rubbish.
No. Hey, you don't even
It
make
is
any
just
sense.
so disgusting.
See, I think you started this show way ahead of us.
Oh,
Those guys-
yes.
No, but seriously
Yeah.
though, how do you say don't buy your man a Valentine gift. Come on now.
Well, I will say something that as an African man, I don't think you're going to back me up because you're like that. As an African man, I actually do enjoy providing. I enjoy giving. And I think that if you took that away from me, if you say that, don't give me anything, don't give me anything, I don't think I'll enjoy that relationship.
So everybody that has ever told me don't give me anything, no more, if you don't give me anything, that's a problem. Facts. You when women tell you, no, I don't want anything. Baba said
You
to
better
me,
bring the
you
whole
better bring something.
eatery.
Because God don't give me anything.
Yeah.
Do you feel the same way?
I know I'm with Zeno on this one, surprisingly, because I know men always want to provide. They always want to be givers. If a man does not receive, he doesn't have a problem.
Yeah, there you go.
In general, we really don't expect nothing, but we would really appreciate it if you do. If you surprise us and we get something, fine. But this broke girl thing that you said is so true.
Very true.
Because
Very true.
and that's not just
It's
broke,
looking the way.
it's greedy, it's selfish,
Oh.
it's a whole bag.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Now, sorry,
Go,
just
go, go,
one
go.
more thing. Train of thought. Either way, point is, broke girl, and
I'll help you out there. Let me tell you a story from when I was not married. I used to date this girl called Folakemi. And Folakemi would always bring stuff over to the office. You know, new jeans, new belts, new sneakers, new everything. Boom, 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 bam, 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 bam. Do you know that I broke up with her?
Why?
I just don't know. I just didn't know.
I'm sorry, I think you have a problem.
No. It was a bit too
Wait,
much.
wait, his
No.
name was Falake?
Her name, you're silly.
but-
You're
okay.
silly, gang. Her name was
I can
Folake.
almost
Just
understand
check.
where you're coming
No,
from.
see,
though.
because it was a
It
bit
can be
too
overwhelming.
It
can
was
be
overwhelming. I'm
It
like,
can
you
be.
know what?
Like, I can't
Was
keep
the,
up.
wait,
I thought
sorry,
it
were
crowded.
the gifts
Crowded.
for you?
They were for me now. Who else was she buying it for my partner called John?
Okay, so maybe I need to say this. Yes, this was what I was trying to say. I'm sorry, between your generation and mine, there's a huge change.
Smart Alec be trying to feel young. Look at
So,
this guy.
no, I'm a very young
Look
guy.
at my classmates
I'm
telling me
sorry,
I'm a
your
little-
classmate.
But go on, though.
Point is, there's a huge difference, right? You guys are the pant and boxers receiving generation.
No,
They
no lies,
tried
no
to
lies,
bring it
no
to
lies, no
us.
lies.
We accepted for a bit, and we said, you know what? It's done with. We're not doing that anymore. No more pant and boxers and singlets. Valentine gifts.
So you
So we
enjoy
are
being
expecting
taken
gifts.
care of, is what
but
you're
I'm not
saying.
Who doesn't?
But I'm not going to
It's
lie.
not taken care of.
I'm not going to
This
lie.
is Valentine's, right? The concept of Valentine's is give and receive, actually, to be honest,
100%,
right?
100%.
And, bruh, if I'm giving you, men give gifts on a,
Regular.
ridiculous,
Daily.
astronomical level, even especially when it's Valentine's. You're expecting something worth at least 2 million naira minimum on expense for gifts for you. The least I can expect from you is at least 600k PS5.
Yeah, you know what I see
No,
here?
but guess what, though? Make I
This-
don't lie.
this
The most
generation-
expensive things I've ever gotten in my life, now, woman, give me all.
Really?
I'm gonna be honest.
Facts. Yeah,
I'm
because
gonna be
you're
honest.
not rolling with them,
I'm
bro.
not going to be
You're
I'm
not
I'm
rolling with the
gonna lie.
broke girls.
Like,
You know this generation, what they think here? This generation believes that the gift that they're giving is the D. That's their problem.
Yeah.
That is a
Touche.
fact.
Somebody guy brought out nuclear bomb.
That is a fact.
Touche, but no. Like you, we also give. Because honestly, a lady that's used to giving boxers and singlets, I repeat, it's very important that I'm hammering on it. Boxers and
Because this
singlets.
Valentine, he doesn't want none of that.
Oh, hell, bloody no. I don't even have anybody to give me gifts. Let's even start from there. So either way, lady giving boxers and singlets. The moment she has to give, just know that what you're giving in return is times 2.
Not necessarily.
what you-
No, but
Eh?
not necessarily.
You see?
Because okay,
You
so
see
one day I was
Yes,
sitting in the house. I was playing on my computer and I've been complaining about my phone. And my wife was like, "Stop complaining. Just go and buy another one." Like, I don't have money. Man, she just gave me a card and she's like,
Nice.
"Go and buy a new phone." So at first I was like, "She'll come back in 5 minutes." I say,
Yeah, I was
"I'm giving
joking.
back my card." Man, you don't come back 5 minutes. I ran to slots. Then when I go there, I don't pick up the phone. I'm like, "I'm about to pay for the phone,
Go
no."
ahead.
With
So
your
that
card.
we will not.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Yeah, go ahead." Although somewhere in my heart, I was like, as I was pressing the pin, I was like, God,
Femi is
what
different.
do I pay for this?
Femi is different.
But guess what? No bill come. Until
Femi-
this day, 1 year after.
Femi is different because that's your wife. That's your wife you've enabled. That's your wife you've put in a position to be able to help you. But when a girl that you're dating that gives you money,
But when you're dating, Baba, when you're dating, when you're dating, like he always says, when you're dating girls that are not broke, it's a different ballgame. I'm making no lie.
I understand that,
It's a
but
different
then
ballgame.
it puts me
I'm
on.
sorry.
It put me on DEFCON 3.
It's a different
I won't lie.
ballgame.
Wait, sorry,
no.
sorry. When I was away, gang had mouth. Gang, what's happening?
No, I'm glad you're
God, no
back.
fit talk
No, no,
because
no.
anything he says now,
this
be used against him in court.
Just 10%
As
left.
he did like
your
this.
back.
He's
No,
on
yeah,
his
wait,
last
wait, I'm going to
lifeline.
be honest with you.
He's on his last lifeline.
Me and my wife have never been big on Valentine's. So to an extent, I can't even relate because I'm like,
It's what you did.
no.
You don't want to give gifts.
Before and after marriage, we've never been big on vows, on that stuff. Because
So I think I'm
we
one
can
of those
always
kind
make
of
any
people,
day
though.
a
Yes,
Valentine
exactly.
for us.
Like I can give you stuff.
It's
It
never
doesn't
been
have
a
to be a
thing for
special
Same
the
day.
two
here,
of us.
actually.
So for me right now, I agree with what he's saying. I want to hear more from you because you've been gone for so long. And congratulations on the paternity results.
Yeah. Careful.
have
Don't
the
let Queens. Don't let
He is
Quincy
the
break
father.
into
He's the
song.
father.
He's the father.
God.
So, it's great to have you back. So just enjoy more
God
of the
be
show.
praised.
is mine.
Ballet. On repeat. On repeat.
Let's move into our second topic because this is degenerating as usual. Now, how do you know if a partner, especially a man, or rather, especially a lady, is in it for love or for the money? This was a
can never
conversation
know, man.
between
You can never
two
know. No, you can never know.
podcasters.
You can never know.
Why do you say you can never know?
Because if you
Femi,
have
you can
money, so
know.
Baba, if you have money, naturally as a guy, you are living your normal life.
Please don't
right?
look at me. I don't have money.
No, I'm just being honest. Like, you're living your normal life. You eat in certain places, you wear certain clothes, you do certain things. If there's a woman in your life, she would by default have access to those things.
Oh yeah.
Do you
Oh
understand?
yeah. Yes.
So you're not going to be
You
able
will
to
never
tell
know.
if she's here because I can afford these things or not.
you attract
so-
what you put out.
So
This
the,
is- this
the
is-
honest
this
truth
is the product.
the best time to find a woman is when you don't get anything. Honestly. Because once you start having bread,
Yes, but like I was trying to tell Zeno behind the scenes earlier on, when you live a certain kind of lifestyle, right? And a woman comes into that lifestyle, if you want to determine if she's there for money or not, and I don't really advocate for people to test their relationships, you have to give certain tests, certain challenges unknown to her.
but you're not going to even be in that state of mind. That's the problem. So, in all honesty, do you honestly want to tell me that someone like Femi Otola, I want to know if this girl is with me for the money?
Let me
or
withhold
not?
my money from you.
What? Iluluve, no. 10K US, okay, take. It's nothing. Jonathan, it's nothing. $100,000, okay.
Because
now
if you're saying that you will find out or that you can know if a woman is in it
You
for the
can
money
know.
or
Here's
not.
the funny thing.
If
Did
you're
she come?
saying that, then
Listen, if the woman came into the relationship with her own bag, it's different.
Most
But
times,
but
most times,
if the woman,
if you have it as a
listen,
man,
if she doesn't have it at all, there's a way
you
a
are not
woman.
even going to find women that don't have
That's
it.
what I'm
now.
saying.
You guys
But at the
must
same
be on
time,
speaking
Femi, check
terms.
this out.
You
If
will
the
be
woman
on
is
speaking terms
demanding,
now. I'm being honest, though.
but
One second, let me get gang on this
Femi,
one.
if the woman is always demanding for material things that you should buy, won't you also be able to think that why is she always asking?
So when
Why
that
does she
money,
always
when
want
that
this?
money,
Let
is
me
a
put a
big,
pyramid
when that
here.
money is a big deal, you will think that okay, why is she always asking? But if you have $1 billion and the girl is constantly asking you for 10K, one day you load 200K on the car and say, take, don't disturb me again.
I don't agree.
Quincy.
You will.
No, I don't agree.
Baba,
Yes,
you
I
will.
will. Yeah, when I have the
will.
money. But this
You
is,
will. You will.
I have been. I mean, I don't have it in my account yet.
You've been
But
pampered a
I
bit
have been.
by women, so let's hear.
No, not even that.
Are you saying it's a trust one child?
I just want to reference one of the reasons why I said last week, marry up, or else you
Advocate
Even
for
for the
marriage.
man.
won't be having this kind
Advocate
of
for
yes,
marry
for
up.
the man. That was
For
the
the man,
topic
yeah.
for last week. Marry up. Advocate for men marrying up because we deserve it.
Yeah.
Now, that aside, this week, what's it called? With this is what I'm saying. You can tell. It's right off the bat. I
But
don't
when
know,
can
for
you
me,
tell, Quincy? Do you
can
tell before the marriage or after? Because finding out after you're married is kind of
That's
like,
when-
yeah,
that's
But
yeah,
the only
generally,
thing.
women
That's the
marry
only
up.
thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
So how can
That's
you
the
tell?
only thing.
Yeah, how
Women
can
marry
you
up
tell?
now.
No,
Because-
I'm not trying to bring the marry
Exactly.
up
Women
conversation
marry
back.
up, though.
But look,
it's a factor.
I don't know about before because, I mean, I and my friend were having a conversation literally 10 minutes to 20 minutes before the show, right? And he sent me a video about someone saying, it was a skit, one of these TikTok videos, and the lady was like, something about how she married her husband, how did you get your husband? And the kid was like, you pretended, and then you started showing your true colors after marriage, which is very true. I have too many friends going through that right now, and they want to leave their marriages, almost 4 of them. And all of them less than 2 years, basically. Yes, it's real. It's real.
I deserve an award.
Point
though.
is, you can tell.
No, I didn't tell you,
You know
that.
this
I mean,
stuff
I've
is-
been there 11 years. Come on. 2 years. Kill and say now.
Oh,
OG.
go
Oh,
back
go back to your radio voice. Go back to your radio voice.
No,
Don't
but
do
let's
this whole
talk G,
trendy
man.
thing.
11 years strong.
we just do not
By the
want
second year, I
to.
didn't even know I was married. What are you saying? You are
The
already divorced in
difference
2 years.
is, the difference is,
Singlet
no
and boxers.
offense, Singlets and boxers generation, you guys had no particular worth for yourself.
Okay, so let me now. Okay, so no,
That's
let me,
the
so let me
truth. I'm
destroy.
sorry.
I'm
So
gonna
let me
take that
okay.
personal
So
in a
for
minute.
me,
I'm not going to
very-
take that
please,
personal, but
comment.
let me
just-
destroy
please
it.
feel free.
Let me destroy it. Let me destroy it.
What's that?
The first time my girlfriend then, before we got married, she went to
sir.
Paris. She bought me Xbox.
You took your girlfriend to Paris.
No.
I should have dated
Stop
you.
now. I said the first time my girlfriend before we got married. She was my girlfriend before we got married.
Okay.
The first time she went to Paris, Baba, I be broke boy. Oh. She bought me Xbox.
Nice.
I don't get money by Xbox. She bought me a
Mario.
couple of other things, yeah? And I was like, I'm all girl. Of course, you say you guys keep up as a normal boy. But I'm not going to lie to you, eh? Women marry up. Now, when I see, I understand that even if a woman is marrying for potential, she knows that this guy get potential to blow. At
Still
least
marrying up.
one way or the other, she's married up. Because you know what I mean? But boy, this guy knows he broke. Even if things tight, now what's like this? So women actually
Tell
pitch
you
their
I love you before your major presentation
No,
at that
women
back.
pitch their tents where they know.
Okay,
it's
but
going
here's
to
the thing,
blow
yeah.
up.
Let me come in and give you my own 2 cents on this one. I don't think you ever know. If
Can
you
never
ever
know,
know
actually.
that
Never.
a woman is lying, then you, or rather that a woman is in it for love or money, then you probably don't.
You're focused on the wrong things,
You're
actually.
focused on the wrong thing.
On the wrong things.
Quite frankly.
Yeah.
Because I think you come as a package, and that's the package that you attract, the kind of woman, your package attracts.
It is what it is.
Its own worth. So asking
you-
whether you're in it for the money or not, women
Leopard
want
and
security.
skins.
That money is security. That's what
Believe.
attracts them to you.
Believe.
Whether you like
Here's
it or you
the thing.
cannot
Believe.
Here's the
differentiate
thing.
it.
Got it.
If you're as comfortable as Femi is suggesting, right? And it's OG money, it's not fraudulent money. Oh.
Facts.
You're as comfortable as Femi is saying. And then suddenly somebody tells you, how do you know if your wife is here for the money or not? There are certain ways you can find out.
Why do I?
So
no,
you
no,
really
no,
find
no,
out.
wait. Quincy,
Yes,
I
you
just
can-
want to
you
ask.
can be a
Why
billionaire
do
and
you
you
think
don't win
Dangote
this
is
thing?
interested
Why
in
do I want
his
to
babe.
find out?
Why does he want
Listen,
to
Why
find
do I
out?
want to
listen,
I
this is what
mind
I'm
you.
saying.
You got the
if you
package.
approach a Dangote and say, yo, Dangote, do you think this girl is with you for your money?
Why do I want
or-
to know?
Wait, but this is what we're debating.
Go.
And you want to find out, is it possible to know?
Baba, Yoruba people
It
have,
is.
Yoruba people have one adage.
It's
They
possible.
say agbano. Tó bá wọnú small money, agbano ni, but onírú owó tí agbano máa wọ̀, ó máa
Translate.
sọnù.
Translation.
Now I'm going to translate it for
For
you.
the house.
Because all
So
I
you
heard was
see
Agbalumo.
a leech. No, so you see a leech. When a leech tries to suck blood, you will feel it when the blood is not enough. But if the blood now ocean, the leech go drown. You know what? It go drown. If the money is heavy, she go frustrate.
Facts.
Femi Otana
She
made a
will
video.
change.
She will change.
But
If
Femi,
the
what guy is trying to say?
bag is heavy,
Femi.
you are not interested in if she's
Femi.
here for the money because you already know that I
That
be
the money is
top
there.
G. I be top G. That's why she's attracted to
Come
me.
on.
Why are you a top G? Because you have bread.
Gotcha.
It's really that simple. So in all honesty, let's be honest. If I'm still interested in she with me for the money, it's because maybe I feel like I don't have enough, and this girl can actually
Insecure.
make me fall off. But if I'm
Stand
top
well.
G 100,000%. Okay, becoming. What bills do you have?
Excuse
Take. You give her cards that she cannot finish spending in her life.
Excuse
Have
me.
Do you know what that
gone
means?
into a
Do
store
you know what
to-
that means in a nutshell?
What?
What?
You're not even looking for love.
Baba, you get the kind of money where you go get love, no concern you again.
Facts.
That's
You
that's
get the
it.
kind of money where you go get
You're
love,
not
no
looking for
concern you
love.
again.
Facts.
I like
Love
that.
no concern
I
you
like that.
again.
I like
The
that.
woman is just there to make the picture perfect.
Yes.
You are not looking for
Yeah,
love
two
anymore.
things.
You get the kind of bread. So you see, we operate on a level where we're still striving. There's still we're trying to avoid poverty. That's why we think like this.
But Femi, listen, thing, men will never know. Not because they don't deserve to know, because
Men,
they
the real men we who don't care.
will never know.
And that's
because
why
I'll
those
tell you
men
why.
cheat.
I'll tell you
Baba,
why. I'll
people
tell you
pay
why.
100,000
Oh,
to
no,
sleep
Femi,
with
wait.
women.
Femi, I'll tell you why.
Men like you and I go give
We
give
will-
$100,000. Say okay, you go just look the girl for Instagram and say move pay more you son. You don't understand what they talk. You and I will be like, is this guy mad? This because you don't have
is
the bread.
the reason why
We don't have the
Nedu.
bread.
This is the
We don't have the
reason
bread, though.
why Nedu is lurking
Dude,
around
and
that
guess
hotel
what?
room.
Guess
Which
what?
hotel
Guess
room?
what?
Oh, wow.
No, make okay, so Baba, make
I
a
know.
make a no life.
You are not aware.
So when they do make that conversation, I was like, the
Femi.
first thing that came to my mind was like, this guy is so freaking true. Because there are men that don't have game. The guy has maybe $100,000 to flex. And the CBBM
Oh,
girl
don't-
like,
don't go anywhere,
come,
Quincy.
I want this
So
guy.
Femi, I
Money
really like
day
us-
now.
I'd like to let you
Money
continue.
day.
But we have other topics that we have to touch on, and this one's very personal, and also I think that's relative to everybody out there. Recently, it's been very difficult getting a hold of the Naira cash. People are fighting in banks. It's been really tough. Yesterday, for the first time, I actually handed a policeman 500 naira for the first time in my life because I said to him, all of us now need to suffer this time. So it's not like as if you're trying to oppress me. I know what you're going through. There was a video of a guy in a bank who was standing on top of the counter and was absolutely naked. The other day was a lady who took off her top because she was really frustrated.
Facts.
The kid hadn't been to school. How are you
Facts.
guys managing?
Baba, so I'm not even
What
going to lie.
is
For the
going
past,
You drive your Benz with no
I
naira
know,
in your
like for the
pocket.
past 1 week, for the past 1 week, if you follow my Instagram, I've been ranting because the thing doesn't make sense to me. How did we get here? What are we doing? What are we doing? And guess what? All of us here, all of us that have iPhone, we don't know what's going on. Because one way or the other, we can still,
Navigate around.
there are people that
No, we
actually...
can't.
No,
I'll
but
tell you a
No,
story.
we actually
There,
can't.
Baba, there are people, and this is true story. There are people that go to the bank in the morning to get 1K just so they can
Femi,
go to work.
Let's talk to one of them. Gang, how far? How do you...
No,
And you were back, bro.
Hey, son,
You're back.
I want you to recover from that.
No.
Don't fail me.
No, see,
Don't,
Femi,
don't.
relax.
It's
Don't.
even.
Poverty recognizes poverty. We know where we're coming from.
Oh,
We know where we're coming from.
My God.
We know where we're coming from. We know where we're coming
Please,
from.
refill the bottle. But why the hell I lay? Refill the bottle.
We know where we're coming from.
Let's get your 2 cents. That's
No,
all you
see,
have.
But
That was a bloody ass comeback, man. I have to give it to you.
But to be honest,
I love it.
I'm afraid for the country and the future if this kind of thing can happen. Because the level of control and it just goes to show the plans that basically the government has for us and how they plan to execute it and how much they care. Have you seen what's happening at ATMs?
Oh man, it's a war. It's not a queue. It's a war.
These stories you said were happening in banks. Have you seen what's happening at ATMs?
So, Baba,
I had a friend in Abuja that went to take out 10K, and by the time she realized she could only take out 1,000 naira, she was
What?
wondering
Why
what's
did I
going
waste
on.
all the time?
She could only take out 1,000 naira and look for another bank's ATM
Wow.
to go and take out another 1,000.
So I went into the bank. After going in
So-
from Monday till today, I went into the bank today. I said, okay, you know what? Give me $100. At least Naira, no problem. And I took that dollar and I went to change it. And guess what? Their bookie didn't have cash.
Wow.
Did a transfer.
Facts.
As in,
and you
lost
don't
it
need to
then.
transfer, you need cash.
when I sat in the car, I was like, okay, there's a
So
problem.
wait, so Femi, how have you been going to strip clubs? How have you been spraying these strippers?
I know they go strip club. I know they
Guess what?
strippers.
Now, I will tell you
True
this.
story.
Excuse me.
True story.
Yes,
Look,
Quincy Jones.
I
He
promise
just
you
want
this
the
for
rope
free.
for my neck. I know they
This
do.
issue has been on for about 3 weeks, 2 weeks. I went to the last week after the show. I was in a club.
Strip club.
No, it wasn't even a strip.
Okay,
Normal
that's it's
club.
okay. Then you're single.
Right? No,
You
it
can be
wasn't
in
a
a strip club, dude.
No, even if I did married and I did strip, I would let you know. I tell the
I know
truth
they
at all
do.
times.
I know they do.
I went to a club, and this girl had wads of cash ready to be spent to me.
else, but
No.
She had cash.
It was, bro. If you have cash now, I feel marry you. If you have fuel, cash, I call it the holy trinity of problems. Holy trinity of problems: cash, PVC, and petrol. Yeah. So if you have those,
You'll
I
get
feel
married.
marry you straight. I swear. Like this.
Nobody serious.
Bro, look.
Like
but
this is where they
there's
just
no
play
cash
serious.
anywhere
So
else.
my story, let me tell you
Sorry,
my
there's
story.
no cash anywhere else, but there's cash in the club.
Let me tell you guys my story. I told this story during the breakfast show. I was riding home 2 days ago on my bike because I thought I had sorted my whole transportation issue out because hey, you guys are in cars, you're in traffic, you don't have it. I need 2 liters in my bike and I'm home, that kind of thing. And there I am with backpack and everything going through traffic and meandering through all the cars. I'm like, woohoo! And then I get to this place where the traffic is a little bit much, and these street urchins, they are not the regular Agberos. These guys were hungry youth who had nothing else to do and no Naira in their pocket. And they were out there with sticks and everything. Some of them directing traffic, the others are just there for, I have nothing else to do. Now, while I was riding through, 2 of them just by my side, one says to the other, wait if he did inside this guy bag.
Whoa.
That's when everything changes for me. I had my laptop in my bag, and that's a Mac.
Yeah.
That's like, I'm
1
like,
point. 1 point.
I could just get robbed right
now, yeah. No, there's
And I thought about it, I'm like,
But
am I angry though?
so,
I'm
see,
not angry
for
because
the-
I sympathize with these people because
For
they're
the
going
past
through.
1 week on my Instagram, I've been ranting like this is abnormal. There's no way.
happened.
There's no way you scale it like
Mazzino,
right.
I went to on
It's
today's
not
what?
right.
Today is
It's a
Friday.
Friday. You're
Great.
drinking
Sorry.
too much,
Today's
man.
Friday. I went to the bank on Monday. I said I need cash. The lady says, I'm not even joking. She says, "Oh, give me your please, what's your full name? They'll write my name on the list, and they will call me
There's a
when
list
there's cash.
for your own
I'm
national
not even
currency.
joking, real life, right? And then I took a peek at that list, and I saw
Probably
number
like 300
47.
and something. Oh, you're lucky.
No, number 4. No, this is a Monday. I had some major transactions to do to send money to other people, right? So transfer form filled, cash form, I need cash. Like, this is for me. That happened. Thursday yesterday, I went. Same thing.
You're still on number
Today,
48.
Still, no. I don't even drop
Another
my
list.
name. I didn't drop my name.
Oh, I couldn't.
Today, it's a whole new list. And then I filled my transfer form, and then I dropped my transfer form. And this is what got me upset. I just, I don't already accept, say, cash no day, right? So I dropped my transfer saver, and she says, oh, the network is down. I said, bro.
This is breaking point.
I'm not even joking.
You
I
almost
said,
took off
bro.
your shirt.
This is breaking
You would have
point.
been seeing on
Dude,
Insta blog.
There's no cash, there's no this, there's no that. I'm
Yeah.
not even trying to mess with that. But if this transfer doesn't go,
The transfers
we're
are
going to
not
have
going.
issues.
No, but guess what, you guys, let's be honest.
Bro, guess what?
Let's
I'm
be honest.
sorry.
The CBN is not
Boss,
telling
I'm
us
sorry.
the truth.
Sorry,
Wait,
Femi.
Femi,
not telling
Mr.
us the
Femi,
truth.
hold on. That was around 11
You're
a.m.
not telling us the truth.
This is almost midnight. That transfer never reflected in the second account where I said,
Gang, how are you managing?
The funny thing is, before this, I've been very cashless.
I know. I always pay for our
likewise,
drinks
but
at the
this
club.
is messed up.
You go to the clubs, Abi?
Yes, I do.
So, but the funny thing, like, for me, like, I have like 6 bank accounts, and lucky for me, one of them, the transfers have been going. It takes time, but it eventually goes. So that's how I've been surviving. Transfer,
them?
Yeah. I transfer.
Please whisper it after the show. I'm sure I have an account there.
It had issues at the beginning of the week, but for the rest of the week, like from Wednesday, things were like going little by little. So that has helped me to the extent that I've been able to transfer for some little services, send this person this amount, send this person this amount, and I just confirm they received it.
Services like, woohoo, yeah, what's your bank account number?
But wait, I don't know. You pay people with transfer.
Guy, if you give
They
Chiba
will
transfer, she go
collect it at this point.
She
Are
go
you
collect.
playing?
At this point, yes,
Guy,
they
she
will
go collect.
I'll tell you what,
She go
I,
collect.
know though.
I transfer.
For each ass smack,
I transferred.
debit.
I transferred. I transferred to a vulcanizer. Yes.
No, I didn't. No, I've been
I
doing
had
that
to.
No,
early.
yes.
I've been very cashless.
Had to
So
transfer
for
to
me to
Vulcanizer.
actually need cash,
Okay, so
It's
let
a
me-
big
let me
problem.
So let me be honest. For like the past 2 weeks, I've been feeling less than human because the normal me, weekly I go withdraw like 10K, change them into smaller denoms. I put in my glove compartment. When I drive past last month, I owed 400.
Yeah.
Because just the kind of person I
Yeah.
am. Do you know now I have to take longer routes?
So you don't meet them.
Because if I'm like, hey, what's up? I'm like,
Don't take the longer route, fam. They know there's no cash.
no,
They
but guess
know.
what?
Listen, guys,
those
Femi,
are the things that make me
Quincy,
feel
gang.
whole.
Tell you guys
Being able
what.
to give people.
We've got a main topic that we have to sink our teeth into, and it's a very
Facts.
juicy one. It's real big. So let's let this die for a minute. We're expecting your response. So make sure you use the hashtag. What's the show called again?
The Black Table.
Black Table.
You don't know
Go
the
for
name
too
of
On
long.
TVC.
It's been out for too long though.
The Black Table on TVC. When we get back, we'll read your messages, but not before we have our last topic for today, which is something that you're going to want to listen to. We'll be back. Stay tuned.
You always take the bill on the first date, second date, and third date. Bro code.
Welcome back, guys. It's the Black Table on TVC, and we have a very interesting topic here. Now, this one's coming from, it was a clip from off of the BBC World Service, I think Yoruba Service, actually. And this was an entry by the Queen of Elegushi, that's Olori Sekinat Elegushi.
Yes.
She said something very interesting in Yoruba. I'm going to try to translate as much as I can. She said that there is no man that doesn't cheat. The man who does not cheat has not yet been born or does not exist. That is why exactly we started the show by asking these gentlemen right here if they've cheated before, when last they cheated, if they had the equipment to cheat, would they? You know, so...
God, no, man.
So-
Yo, don't let me down, bro.
So...
Don't let me down. Don't let me. No, don't let me down. Don't let me
Man's
down.
on your side today.
So...
God, you know
You're
I'm
up by
sorry. I'm
20.
forever your G.
You guys
Don't
are,
let
you guys are
me
overhyping
down.
this guy.
So we're asking the question, is she correct? Is it possible? Is there a man, are there men out there who do not cheat. Don't let us down. Send us in your message, especially you guys. We're looking out to you guys. But Femi, you seem to be a
Why do you
veteran.
have to with me, though?
No, you're a
Why-
veteran
why- why
on
do you have to
every
with me?
topic.
No.
No shade, no shade.
Okay, no, but first things first, let's be honest, though. Personally, I don't believe in absolutes. Like, you don't make absolute statements. You can't say all men cheat. There's probably one guy that is down on his luck somewhere. We don't get bread yet. So he doesn't really know who he is. You are as faithful as your options.
That's conditional. You're saying that if he had bread, that he would cheat.
Baba,
As faithful as your options.
you are as faithful as your options, yes. When you are on the come up, you think you like a certain type of women. It's because you don't have access to those women. As you and I are here now, if Beyonce walks in and tells us to strip, there will probably none of us with clothes on.
I won't. I don't find her attractive.
I'm not,
serious.
okay, who do you find attractive?
Sorry.
Who do you find attractive?
Oprah Winfrey.
Okay, so yeah, so,
Because
so
of
if
the
Oprah,
bar.
okay,
The
yeah,
guy likes
but it's fine. So if Oprah walks in here right now,
Marry up. I'll be living
I get
this
that,
life.
Baba. No, okay, Baba. Okay, so but guess what? You know why you think you find Oprah attractive? Because you're like, she's way out of my league, right?
No,
If you
it's
ever
the control.
No, if you ever come to that
Let's
point
stick
in
to
your
the topic.
life,
Let's
if
stick
you
to
ever
the
come to
topic.
that point in your life where Oprah is a phone call away, the woman you are with will be surprised who you become.
Late Queen Elizabeth.
This guy is mad.
no.
This guy is
No, but honestly, so personally, I don't believe in making absolute statements.
You'd rather have powdered milk?
You guys on a roll.
Bro, Marvin came back. This don't came back strong. No, but jokes
Oh my
aside, though,
God.
let's stay to the topic. Honestly, I think you can't make absolute statements, right? But I also believe that most men cheat. Most men. Like, I'm picking my words carefully. Most men, and in the African context, I would not call it cheating. I'll call it exercising your options.
No.
You seem to be an
No.
advocate. Let me put it out. I'm going to come back to
He's
you being
not,
an advocate.
please.
But wait, let
He's
me listen
not.
to Gang here on this one. Gang,
I would say if you say all men, as in mankind, then yes.
Seven broken.
Because-
Capital needed.
Yeah, because like
TBC.
I was saying this in the chat group. Who are these men cheating with?
Your wife is watching this show.
No, but who are these men cheating
Your
with?
wife is watching
Got
the show.
you.
You know I got
Got
you.
you.
I don't know. No,
I
but
got
who
you.
are these men cheating with?
Got you.
You're
going
cheating with
on this
women.
night, though.
Apart from Zeno, that well, but
You don't chop.
but you get what I'm
You are
coming
going
from.
on this night.
No, but here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Okay.
For somebody that has never cheated before, and I'm wondering how you guys do it. I'm wondering
You just
how do you
murdered
guys,
yourself, and now you're
how do
trying
you
to
guys
recover.
make these vows, take these oaths.
So most of you,
And then-
most people got married at the point in their lives where they had nothing. Like, they didn't think that life would be as good as it will get. So that woman in front of them when they were getting married was actually, honestly, the guy was true. That, okay, I'm never going to step out on you. Bread comes in, option changes, Beyonce is available.
men mature, they get finer.
Final, Nicki Minaj is a phone call away. As a woman, and I tell people this, regardless of how disciplined you are, the woman, I'm married, I'm faithful to my husband. If there's a guy every day of your life that is sending you a good morning message, good morning, lovely, how was your day? You cannot ignore him for 365 days. One day you respond to that message. One day, Manzino will be angry with you, you'll be angry with him, and the
Facts.
message will come in and you'll be like,
Facts.
I'm good.
Facts.
It's real.
Yes.
Let's be realistic.
Let me jump
real
in there and
life.
say something.
be realistic.
Let me jump in there and say something. And this is not the shit to actually express how faithful I think my wife is. I think my wife will never.
Manzino.
Ever.
No, you
Manzino.
can't speak
Listen,
for someone
no,
else's
no,
Manzino,
wife,
I'm not
sir.
speaking for your
You
wife.
can't
no,
speak
no,
for
no, I
someone
know
else's
this
wife.
I
I
can't
know
speak
this
for
woman.
anybody.
Thank you.
See,
So
there
guess-
have been situations, and I want to say that I find it very. I'm like, how are you such a person that you actually do not, you don't crack under this pressure? Oh
But,
no!
wait,
I will
sorry,
glorify
Mr.
her
Femi.
every
This is
single
it.
day.
This is it. I'll say this, right? 100% and another 100 and another 100 on what you said, right? I respect, your decision and your wife's, faithfulness. But for every guy, there's a richer guy. And when a guy is rich and you think you can compete with good character, there's a richer guy with good character.
Better character.
And then there's a richer guy, good character, pays attention, is always available
There's
for
al- there's
that
always-
lady.
No, there's always.
I like
And
how you talk your
ready.
radio
There's
voice,
always,
man.
there's always someone better.
And ready. Right? So there's this guy that's topping you, topping you,
You know the day my mind-
70 times.
So
and
let me
he's
tell you
reaching
guys,
out
the
to
day-
that woman that's yours.
The day my mindset changed.
I agree, 365, he'll be
we
back.
were in the university. I was in university. I was with one of my friends, and he had this hot babe, like hot girl. But everybody knows that girl, high maintenance. She liked my guy, but couldn't pay the bills. One night, we're in our hostel, myself and this guy, and chairman came. Chairman being Aristo. And when he came, we all came downstairs to see him. Oh, good afternoon, good evening, good evening. The guy gave us bread. They took the girl. They went. When she came back, she gave us bread.
Again.
You can't be mad.
Baba. So while we're drinking beer and smoking cigarettes, it was a quiet table.
You guys were thinking.
Because we know for our mind. See that Baba don't collect. And I don't go the way they spend.
You can't be mad.
And guess what? The girl now, I swear to God, I can leave my life on the line, get a good girl. But bread.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
You can't be mad.
Baba,
It's reality. So
we went
do I...
our separate ways, and I was like, damn, man, this world is cool.
It's life.
It's cool.
Gang.
The thing is, the narrative, I don't, like, I'm on Femi with this about absolutes. That narrative that you're saying all men cheat is just, it's not a good thing to push. You get me? You know, she's basically challenging her father, her husband, her brothers, her siblings, anybody else that's male in her life.
But the direction that she actually came from was this. That she's content with the fact that I know I'm married to this man and he's allowed to actually be with other women.
Let me-
I know
see,
that.
let me give you
and
true
for her,
story.
it's
Isn't
like-
she
it's
married?
like-
Sorry,
it's a-
isn't she married
she's
to a
royalty.
king?
Yeah.
True
royalty.
story.
And
No.
even
She should
by
expect
by
by
culture, he's very okay to marry like
So we
7
shouldn't use
billion
her as a
more.
scale of
so
quantity, is
I
what
don't
you're
think
saying.
she should be the yardstick for
Yardstick.
measurement for this.
No, but
She's
I
not,
also
but
think- I also
here's the thing.
think- Yeah,
See, first of all, right? If you've only been with one person in your life, maybe you can kind of make that statement. This comes from a bitter woman that has experienced certain things. That's why she's putting it out there.
She might not
That
be bitter,
narrative,
it's a
let me-
reality.
Let me give you a
No,
true
what
story.
he means is that
when I was
she
getting
sings so
married,
much.
true story.
I'll
check
just
this
take
out.
it like this.
True story. When I was getting married, me and a couple of friends were sitting down, and people were like, "How long will it take for you to be faithful? I'll give you 3 years. I'll give you 5 years."
They didn't know.
They were
though.
pushing. They
I
were
had
pushing
2
that narrative,
months.
saying all men, all married men, at the end of the day cheat. People put that thing in your brain at the end of the day. That when I met some girl in Port Harcourt, and she was I was telling the girl, "Oh, I'm married. Back off," and she was still coming to me. In my mind, I was like, "Is this the moment they've
So
been
it's a
talking
cultural
about?"
conditioning.
Do you understand? Yeah, it's like, is this the moment they've been talking about? I have to cheat because everybody is saying that all men cheat. And if it wasn't for the grace of God, I would have fallen at that time.
But you fell later now.
No.
Baba, we'll go talk
No,
to off
we'll
camera.
see, no.
We'll talk
But
to
that
off
particular
camera.
one, I didn't.
And that
fall.
particular, exactly.
No,
That's what I'm saying,
Mr.
though.
Femi,
Wait, I'm
That
saying something.
particular one.
Mr. Femi,
So,
unfortunately,
Are you busy
sorry.
against
Listen,
it?
no,
Mr. Femi,
That's my
Mr.
guy.
Femi, wait.
Femi, but let me get
my
somewhere.
guy.
Mr. Femi,
Let me
please
get
stop
somewhere.
acting like you know. This is it.
Baba.
Not everybody
Baba.
cheats, to be
Baba,
honest.
Baba.
I agree with you there.
Not
Seriously,
every,
man.
not-
I don't know
you
about
are
but
as faithful
but
as
not
your
But that's
everybody
no,
cheats.
but that's my position. That's my
joking,
position.
I'm joking.
Not all
See.
men. No, that's my position.
We're
Not
drinking.
all men.
Not
I
all
say
men cheat, but you're as faithful as
But
your
all-
options.
you're as
It's like you
faithful
haven't cheated
as your
yet.
options.
It's not true either.
Dude,
Well, let me
man.
get Quincy.
not.
Quincy Jones, please.
There are,
Baba.
sorry,
Wait,
you're
let's
as
get
faithful
Quincy.
as your options. Options being financial capabilities, the set of girls you can afford,
Character.
and then, the set of girls you aspire to get, and all of that. I'm sorry, it's bigger than that, to be honest.
So let
people
me-
like
let-
us,
so let me-
where-
let him
land, let him
sorry,
land, let him
people
land,
like
Femi.
us are in certain tables where we know. Look, I'm the most honest human being on earth. I pride myself with that. I look at a girl and I can tell this girl is way
Quincy,
richer
stop.
than me
Quincy,
or
stop.
richer
Wait,
than me.
stop.
Sorry,
Oh,
hold
no,
on.
no, stop. Wait. I don't like what's happening.
What's that?
On this table, this black table, all 4 gentlemen here are saying that they've never cheated.
I
All
didn't-
3
I mean,
gentlemen
no,
here.
all
as it-
3.
I have in
So
all
you're
my
saying that you've
relationships.
never
It
cheated.
wasn't
Are you-
conscious.
it
It
was-
wasn't conscious.
But you
Facts,
have.
but I haven't.
Why are you
You
talking
haven't.
to someone
I
you
haven't.
date a girl for 3 weeks and he feels he's been faithful? That's not cheating.
You have test of time. You haven't gone. You haven't lasted the test of time.
Please, excuse
Your
me.
longest relationship was
This
how
guy's
long?
been married for what, 12 years now?
12. It
12
doesn't-
years.
Gang, 12 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Thank
we
you.
love that.
Thank you.
Swear.
How long have you been married for?
It's gonna be 9 years in October.
Wow.
Cool.
11.
Never mind. Never mind.
11.
I said it.
Never mind. You said how long?
9 years in October.
9 years. So I've dated a girl for half of that at least, and I still didn't cheat.
And you know, collect outside.
I didn't.
Quincy.
I'm not messing with you.
Look me in the eye.
Please forgive me.
We're not
And
talking
tell
about.
me.
We're not
No,
talking about your
Mr.
primary
Femi,
school
you know,
crush.
Mr.
Femi, Mr.
This is not
Femi,
your primary
I'm not
school
joking.
crush.
Your mom is not here. Oh.
Baba, you why me? I'm not messing with you.
You don't
I
collect.
didn't. Honestly, I didn't. Because
So at what point did you become a
wait,
monster? I just
sorry.
want to know.
People are different, right? For me, I have weird flexes. One of my flexes is not lying.
No,
I'm
You
I'm
only lie when
telling
you're
the truth
scared.
at
If
all
you're not
times.
scared, you can't lie. So if
No,
you,
I don't even lie when I'm scared.
You don't need it. You don't
I
need
can
any
never be
reason to
scared
lie.
about.
No,
Never
so,
mind. Lying is never an
I
option
come
for
from
me.
I come from a state of mind where I feel like, look, if you want to enjoy a peaceful life, let people know you 100%. So they will never be shocked. They will never be shocked. Like
Facts.
the greatest problem we create for ourselves is trying to be who we are not. It's a big problem.
What if
Like,
you have
okay,
MPD,
No, but-
multiple
no.
personality disorder?
So I'm going to tell you this. For example, now
It's
most
a thing.
guys, when I was in university, I was a ladies' guy. Like I don't get bread, though, but I was just that guy that all the girls like, and I know how to maneuver my ways. So if you move to me, you already know that this is the kind of person he is.
Okay.
You are either with it
Gonna round that up real quick.
or not with it. The problem most people face in life is, okay, you try to form like I be Jesus boy, but meanwhile it is more.
No.
Can I say something real quick?
Real quick, gang, real quick, because when we end this segment,
Let me say
go
something very
to
quick.
the reactions.
I feel,
Real
in
quick.
all honesty, a lot of our women, we can vouch for a lot of our women.
We
And their
think we
faithfulness.
can vouch for
Real
a
quick,
lot
gang.
of our
Can
women and
our
faithfulness.
women vouch for us?
Good
no,
question.
they
Can we
can't.
answer that when we get back? When we get back, tell you what, we're going to be taking your responses, your reactions. Please send them in already. The hashtag is the Black Table on TVC. Let's take a quick break, and then it'll be your show. That means you are going to be talking. We'll be back.
As a guy, when it comes to every decision you're taking, ask yourself, who am I and how is this going to impact on my person? Bro code.
I'm sorry, man. We have to have another show we call the BTC, behind the scene, because BTS rather, because it's hot when the cameras are not on us. But let's get back to your reactions, guys. Thank you very much for sending in those messages using the hashtag the Black Table on TVC. Let's get started with your reaction. We only have about 10 minutes for these. Mazito, welcome back. Thank you very much. Outlook.com, our very regular texter says, yes, all men cheat. It's sad that women have to put up with our nonsense, especially in this climate. I do not believe you. But I want to tell you that I do know people who have never in their lives ever cheated before. And I praise those people. I know that
you don't
there
know them.
are very fine men out there who do not cheat.
If you are sexually active and you've been with more than one person,
Yep.
then you fall under that. You fall under that. I cheat. Once you've
What?
been with more than one person,
Even before
While
marriage.
you're in a
Even
relationship,
before marriage.
even
or
before marriage,
Even before marriage.
you fall under the cheat bracket.
yes. Because the things you do, see, marriage.
wait till we
A lot
this.
of people feel that marriage.
no,
cheat.
wait,
check this out.
wait,
See,
wait,
let's-
wait.
Quincy Jones.
I'm with
Quincy
you.
Jones.
I'm with Quincy.
Quincy
Wait till
no,
be that.
listen, Quincy Jones. People think that
Which guy
you're-
don't? Which
Listen
guy
to
don't?
me.
Which guy don't drink talk?
the
be
kind
that?
of person you are now, the kind of person you are now, you think that marriage is going to change you.
Eh?
You're messing
I'm
around,
saying.
and then you get married and you're
But
going to
I'm
stop
not.
messing around.
But
It
I'm
doesn't
not.
work that
He
way.
Swear.
says he's not messing
No.
around as
Listen,
a young man.
calm down. This is what I'm trying to say.
Show us your DM.
I'm not in a relationship.
Listen.
Show us your DM.
I can show
This
If
you.
guy-
you show you
show us
you
your
show us
third
your
message.
DM. If you show
Open
me
your
you-
WhatsApp.
What
Open
will
your
you
phone.
do?
Because
Yeah.
here's the funny thing,
Or hang
even
on.
though Quincy Jones is not in a relationship, doesn't mean he doesn't have multiple partners. He's just slanging his thing in different sections.
Whoa!
So by the time he decides to settle down and thinks that all of a sudden I'm going to be faithful to one person, do you know
impossible.
how hard that is?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
I have one word
Thank
for him.
you,
I have-
guardian.
listen,
Thank you, guardian
Quincy,
of my
Quincy,
male genitalia.
Quincy, one.
How many women have you been with?
Uncle.
And you're going to stop all of a sudden.
I have one word for you. Latex. In any case.
Wow.
Quincy, it's the 2nd of February. Swear your
You
your
see,
life.
you see that? You see,
I
this
don't know
is
that
the
it's
issue
a
with.
hold on,
This
hold
is
on.
the issue.
I
This is the
didn't
issue
hear,
with
I didn't
men
hear, I didn't
of
hear.
this generation,
I didn't hear.
right? they do not understand and they choose not to believe that people like us exist and are not with them.
Time no day. Let's get to our
Okay,
next
no,
message here.
Kosi, what
sorry.
happened this year? You've only slept with one person.
This year.
It's only a month.
No.
You know, but
It's
enough
February.
answer.
It's February.
They
Go
said-
to the
like-
next
like-
question. Go to the next question.
Did you hear
Go,
what he
let's
said this year?
not-
This year, I think we're in
Actually-
2020.
You know, free answer is okay. I forgive you. Go to the next question.
No, I'm just
Go
trying to...
No,
to
you
the
said this
next.
year.
We don't have time.
Not this
it's
year.
okay.
2024.
I'm trying to
Look,
think.
just look at
See,
it.
see the generation.
This is
You have
not
to
water.
think.
This isn't water.
You have to think.
No, but
Marcelo,
it's
go to
actually
your
just
question.
one person.
Says,
To be
Chris has
honest,
already
actually
slept with
just
somebody in 2024. You're talking about this year. That's why he was like, this year. This year. He was like, this year.
I forgot we're in 2023. But honestly, it's actually just
And
water.
Rocket for
to be
sure
honest.
says emotional issues, traumatic childhood experiences, poor self-esteem, or mental health struggles.
Slow down. It's okay. Slow down. Catch your breath.
I think all these lead men to seek satisfaction in cheating someone who they claim to love. In cheating, oh my God. She said we've been through so much,
Yeah.
and that's why we cheat.
Not
Yes.
even that, but you
Yes.
know,
That's,
see,
that's what she said.
Yes.
So,
but let me tell you, see, I know you're back and you're teary. But here's another thing that I say a lot of times. Let me- Sorry, Zeno. But here's another thing. Here's another
I love it.
Table does matter.
Here's another thing that some people don't understand. A man can love you and still sleep with somebody else.
Yeah, I know they do.
Now, this is a totally different conversation
that's
that
an entire
I really...
show.
Sorry.
Gang, that's
I
an entire show.
actually
How dare you?
110%
How dare you start that at the end of the
agree.
show?
Yes.
That's
No,
an
but you
entire
guys-
show.
I 110%
So, this is what,
10%
He
agree
loves
with that
you.
so
statement.
this is what I'm going to say. Honestly, I think the very idea of monogamy needs to be questioned. The very idea of monogamy needs
What
to be
is
questioned.
monogamy really? Is monogamy about the
sexual
male
partner.
genitalia?
One sexual partner, like you are not
Or
supposed to
Let me
female
add to that by
genitalia.
going on to the next message here. At Yinka says, me, I be man, and I don't cheat on my wife, and I don't cheat on my wife, but every now and then I dey carry, ooh,
Table broken,
I dey carry
carpenter
Olu-
needed.
I dey carry Olosho just to one body. As per say, not be relationship. I get,
not
I
cheating.
get, I get just transactional
Is it
relationship now. As
cheating?
in, money for hand, you know the rest. Make God
Back
forgive
for
me because
ground.
I learn my wife is doing all these things to me. Heaven will fall. If I learn my wife is doing all this to me, heaven will fall. So it's not a
Normally.
balanced thing.
Normally.
No,
Normally.
what's his name?
This is
Yinka.
actor Ajinka.
Yeah,
Yinka-
you have a
Yinka
problem.
Quincy Jones.
The moment, no, hell no.
Real quick, real
There's
quick.
nothing like that.
Real quick.
Yinka has a problem. The moment, the last phrase, which is, my wife, the moment my wife does this, heaven will fall. My brother, you and heaven can crumble.
So if
Right.
you imagine your wife, they collect back shots.
No, but why
No,
did
I'm just
why
saying,
did
though.
they give back shots in
When
the
you
first
know
place?
want
If you
back shots.
don't want to make your wife, they collect back shots.
So whoever told
By an
you,
able-bodied
told-
young man.
So who told you? Who told you that because they collect back shots outside, your wife said supposed to collect back shots? Like these are things that we need to
No, I'm
actually.
not even saying, but if you're operating on the
Yo,
mindset,
guys.
sorry, if you're operating
sorry,
on the
no
mindset
stories
that
here.
giving back shots or not,
Quincy.
the person is definitely collecting back
Quincy.
shots. That's being the wife. Well, bro,
Quincy,
that's
time
not
don't lie, and we're out of
a
time.
war.
Just the tip.
This show is too short.
It's
I
very
know.
short.
It's too short.
Very
Listen,
short.
listen. Just the tip. Femi's got a big one. Please, let's have it.
It's very simple.
I don't want it.
But yes, I don't give it to men though. So, but here's my thing. Like honestly, as a guy, as a man, be very, very sincere with your woman. Be honest with her. Like, if you know that you like extracurricular activities, let her know. If she wants, she will tell you, okay, you know what? It's okay, you can be you.
What would she want? Sorry.
It's just the tip.
No,
It's
so-
just
it's
the
just
tip.
tip.
Okay,
Sorry.
so here's the thing.
Your tip
Here's the
no
thing.
join.
So we actually believe that most women, Baba, if your value is high enough, women will be happy to share you.
No, that is it. That is it.
If your value is high enough,
I don't have to
women
agree with you.
they'll be happy to share.
I just like the poetic.
No, but it's the
sense of it.
facts, though. It's the facts. You know
How
that.
do
don't
people
espouse to
still
that.
do this cheating thing? Me, I don't know.
I do not espouse to that. I just like the poetic nature of it all.
If
That's
you
all
are
I'm
value,
like-
or $10,
You are right.
or $10 was on the
You are right.
He was getting on the yacht, and the girl said something like she was from Barbados. Something like, "Oh, I have a girlfriend there." They no bomb me when make I talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, his
They don't
name
put
is
me where?
Femi.
Baba, you
you
can
call
have
him a
me, girl. Why
friend.
you doing like
He
this?
is the
I will
best.
not say it on
Even
TV.
me, sir.
I will
Male
not say
fashion
it loud.
designer
Everybody
you could ever
recording me.
have. His name is Quincy Jones. We just like to have him around because he's a great talker. He's a
Wow.
poor lad. We'll bring him on
Wow.
because he ain't got nothing else to do on a Friday night.
Jesus.
He's Lord.
No,
My name
no,
is Mazino Appeal.
come back.
I run the show.
No, it's before we go. Just
It's too
Eat it
bad.
back, eat
He
it
can't.
back.
Right, I'll give you a chance, real quick.
To do what?
Come back.
I'm straight, guy. I'm straight.
that's weak though.
I'm not taking.
that-
Mazino is your
I'm
night.
not
It's
taking
your
it.
night.
Thank you.
It wasn't weak.
Thank you.
Mazino is back.
That
Thank
was
you.
good.
It's your
but-
night.
yeah.
Mazino is back.
It's
Welcome back.
your
Ladies
night.
and gentlemen, it's been a Black Table. We love this show because we love this show. We don't know why you like it, but you find your way here every single Friday night. We'll welcome you guys back again next week. Until then, hey, good night or good morning.